I'm going to try to turn this account right here to any amount that I can with this particular strategy as fast as I can within 30 days. So
it has been 26 days since I started the challenge. Today is the 23rd of June. As I promised, I'll be ending the challenge on the 28th, so it is the 23rd of June, and this is how much I'm having the account right now. Yes, how much I'm having the account right now after the 30 days. So this is the best strategy that you can use to start your sports betting journey. If you're a beginner or if you already know something about sports betting, this is the best strategy that I can find out here. And this sports betting strategy not only is the best, but this strategy also help you grow your account very faster. Yes, this strategy can help you start your sports betting journey very smoothly and very faster, even if you're a beginner or if you're someone who already knows something about sports betting. So to prove to you guys that this strategy actually works, I'm going to put this strategy to a test. I'm going to try to turn this account right here to any amount that I can with this particular strategy as fast as I can within 30 days. So for the next 30 days, I'm going to be betting on this account right here, which is $1,000 only, and I'm not going to use any other account. I'm going to bet on this account only. And to have a proof that I did this in real time, I'm going to be posting every single bet that I'm going to be staking on this account on my Telegram channel. I have a GH account and that's what I use to place my slips and also post it on Telegram. But because of this challenge, I'm going to, for the next month, none of my Telegram channel members know, but for the next 30 days, I'm going to try to post every single bet that I stake on this account on the Telegram channel without posting any other slips on any other account. So for the next 30 days, if you want to check out that I did this in real time, you can go and check it out. And this is the date that I'm doing this video. You can see it right here. It is the 28th of May 2025. And I'm going to be finishing the challenge on the 28th of June 2025. In real time, you can see it right here. This is the time that I'm doing this video, and this is the day that I'm doing this video. You can see it right here in real time. So I'm going to be finishing the challenge on the 28th of May to prove to you guys that the strategy actually works. I don't know what amount that I'm going to be getting at the end of the 30 days challenge, but I'm going to be posting every single bet on my Telegram channel. You can join to see for yourself. The link will be pinned in the comment section. So I'm going to start the challenge right now, and after that I'll show you guys the strategy that I'm using to bet on this particular slips. So I'll show you guys the strategy after I finish the challenge. So now let's get on to the challenge. To not make this video long, I'm not going to record a video every single day or every single bet that I place. I'm not going to be placing bets on the account every single day. Only when I have a good prediction or a value bet, that's when I'm going to be placing a bet on this particular account. And I'm going to show you guys every single thing that you need to know on the account about how I did this at the end of the challenge. So I'm not going to record a video every single time that I place a bet on the account, but I'm going to do this. But I'm going to do the next video maybe on the 15th of June or the 21st or maybe the 20th of June before I finish the challenge on the 28th of June. So I'll see you all on one of these dates. Let's go. Okay guys, so it has been 26 days since I started the challenge. Today is the 23rd of June. As I promised, I'll be ending the challenge on the 28th, so it is the 23rd of June, and I said I would do another video before the last day of the challenge. So now let me show you how much I've gotten for the last 26 days that I've been using this strategy. So I told you guys I'll be recording the next video, and also I'll be posting all the stuff that I've been sticking on the Telegram channel since I started the challenge. And this is how much I'm having the account right now. Yesterday and the day before, I took some losses. So I took this loss right here and then this loss right here, and also this is the slip that I placed today, $99 on it, getting $213. I also show you that I've been placing and also posting it on the Telegram too as well. So let's go. So I don't know why, but the first slip that I placed was on the 28th. It's not appearing here, but I don't know why. But the second slip, the first slip, I placed $1,000 on it. I will explain why I placed all the bankroll on it on the first slip. You understand everything when I'm explaining the strategy. So the first slip I placed $1,000 on it and I got $2,000. It was 2 odds as usual. The second slip also was 2 odds, and this is the second slip right here. I placed $1,899 on it and I got $3,998 on it. It was the Champions League, and you know that match was played on the 31st, and I started the challenge on the 28th. So this is the second slip that I placed, and the third slip will be this slip right here, which I got a loss. I placed 270 on it, and you understand why after I placed the huge 2 bets, I started growing the account very slowly, and you understand it when I'm explaining the strategy. I even said it in the beginning of the video. It has a radar system to take you from one point to another point so that I can relax and grow your account slowly. So you can see from here, after the 2 slips that I placed huge, I started growing the account slowly. 404. The highest that I've been placing is $404. That's the highest that I've been placing. You can see the lowest will be $200 or maybe $100. So you can see it right here. So you can see all the slips that I placed right here. So let me show you that I've also been posting it on a Telegram too as well since I started the challenge. Okay, so the challenge started on the 28th, and yesterday is the only day that I alerted you guys that I'm doing a challenge with a strategy. So I'll be unveiling the strategy, as you can see right here. So you can see I've been placing and also posting it on my Telegram too as well. So you can see this win right here. It was part of the slip that I placed, and that slip is this one right here. You can see everything I'm placing on the challenge. I'm also posting it as I promised. You can see these were some days that I wasn't doing anything on the account. You can see the last time that I did this was this one right here. It was this slip right here, and you can see all the slip that I've been placing has been from the dollar account. And you can see it's also part of the challenge slips, so you can see it all right here. I can also show you all right here. You can see this. You can also see this one there, and you can see this one there too. So all these are part of the challenge, and I'll be ending it on the 20th. So I'll see you all on the 28th. Then I'll unveil the strategy to you guys. Bye bye for now. Okay guys, so the challenge has officially been ended. Today is the 27th of June. I started on the 28th. Yeah, last month was up to 31st. So if you count from the 28th, the 30th day will be today. So I'm ending the challenge today. I just realized today that this is when I have to end the challenge, but I've placed some slip today. I'll show that. But I'm ending the challenge today, so I'll show the current balance that I'm having today and the slip that I placed today. So let's get on to it. So this is how much I'm having in the account right now after the 30 days. So this is how much I'm having in it. I'm just going to scroll for you to see every single thing in real time. Then I'll show you a screen recording of everything too, so you can see everything right here. So I'll also show you the bet information too, so that you know how many slips that I placed in the last 30 days. So this is a bet information. So you can see down here that out of the 30 days I placed it. Now I'm going to show the screen recording. So let me press screen recording on the phone so that I can also see in real time. Okay, so it is recording. So you can see on the screen right now. So out of the 30 days, you can see I placed a number of 18 bets in all, and out of these 18 bets, one is already ongoing. This slip has not been played yet, so we are not going to count that as a win or a loss. It is ongoing. But out of the 17 bet that is left, I won 10 of them and I lost 7 of them. So we are going to go through all those bets. So you can see the first slip, the last slip that I placed on the account, that was a win. You can see it right here on your screen, and the rest that you can see right here will be these losses. This loss right here, can see 5 days of losses. Regarding all these losses, I'm still having profit in the account right here. So that's why this strategy is the best strategy that I can find out here. So now we're going to scroll through every single thing. You can count on your screen as you see in real time too. So these are all the slips that I placed in the last 30 days. I placed a number of 18 bets. One is live, one has not been finished yet, and we lost 7 of them and we won 18 of them. So if you follow this strategy, this is how much you are going to be getting if you are following it, as how I'm going to teach you in the next video. So in the next cut, I'll show you how we're going to use this strategy. So this is how much I'm having in the account after the 30 days. If we are not considering this slip that I placed right here, whether it's a win or a loss, this is how much I'm having in the account right now. So let's get on to the strategy. Now it's time for me to unveil the strategy to you guys. You already know the name of the strategy is called the ultimate strategy. It's just 3 simple steps to understand the strategy into detail. The first step will be the capital and a trusted platform that you are going to be betting from. So for this one, it's easy to understand. For simply, if you want to get the capital in your currency, I'm going to give 3 currencies of the capital. So the reasonable amount that you can start this strategy with will be from, if you are using a GH account, it's going to be from 500 CD to 1,000 Ghana cedis. That's the amount that you can start with if you are using a GH account. If you are using a Naira account, it will be 10k Naira to 50k Naira. Anything between that will be okay for you to start this strategy. And if you're also using a dollar account, you can start from $500 to $1,000. That's why I use $1,000 to start this strategy. You can see I started with $1,000, and right now I'm having almost $5,000 in the account right now. So that's the reasonable amount that you can start this strategy with. In between this amount will be good for you to start this strategy. Now we move on to a trusted platform. It could be any platform that you are using. I'm talking about the betting sites that are going to be used to bet on your predictions, or where you're going to deposit your money to start betting on the tips. As for me, I used 1xBet, and if you want to use the 1xBet app, I'll leave a link in the pinned comment section. The first link in the pinned comment section will be to register on 1xbet. And if you want to get 300% bonus on your first deposit, you can use this promo code right here, emoji1x. You'll be able to get 300% bonus on your first deposit. Just 3 steps to register. Just use the link in the pinned comment section and it will take you to the registration site. This is how it's going to look like when you visit them for the first time. Just follow these 3 steps. After that, when you register everything, make sure to download their app on the App Store or on the Play Store and make sure to log in and start betting on your tips. That's the app that I'm going to suggest to you. That's the trusted platform that I can suggest to you. If you also want to follow my predictions for this strategy, you have to use the 1xbet app, because that's where I share my predictions on. Now let's move on to the second step. The second step is about the source of betting tips. I mean, when I say source of betting tips, I mean where are you going to get these predictions from, or where are you going to get these tips from to be able to start this strategy. So for this step, I'm going to give you 3 sources of where you are going to get these betting tips from, and I'm going to give you an example of each. One example from each. I cannot go on and give more examples, but I'll give you just one example. Make sure to do your research and search for new ones. It has to be a good source where it has a good win rate or a good accuracy when it comes to winning on betting tips. So for the first source, we are going to talk about Telegram channel. There are a lot of Telegram channels providing you predictions every single day. For all these channels, you can get 2 odds from them easily by looking at their predictions. Some of them already have 2 odds section. And the channel that we are going to use, for example, here will be my channel, Emoji Predict. You can see this channel right here. Our 2 odds section is called Double Your Money Slip, and that's the most accurate prediction that you can find on our platform. We have other predictions like Bet of the Day, Bankers, and also Monster Odds. Those are there, but this is the most accurate prediction that you can find on our platform. So that's what I'm going to suggest to you on the first source. The second source will be a social media platform. It could be a YouTube channel, it could be a TikTok platform, and it also could be an Instagram platform that provides predictions every single day. For this section, I need you to go and do your research on this social media platform and find a very good predictor that gives you predictions on daily basis, and also you'll be able to get 2 odds from their predictions. That one I'm giving it to you to go and do the research. So go and look for a YouTuber, a TikToker, or an Instagram account that provides predictions, and you get 2 odds from them. I need you to go and do that research. So with this one, I'm not going to give you an example, but this is one of the sources that you can get predictions from. So that's the second source. The third source will be app tipsters. When we talk about app tipsters, there are a lot of them. There are more than hundreds of them, but I'm going to give you only one. And if you want the others or some good ones that you can also get predictions from, you can watch this video right here about my top 3 football prediction sites. You can go and watch that video. It's on my channel. It's going to be the 3rd video after this video. Make sure to go and watch that video. If you want the other apps that can also help you with your football predictions, those apps are good. But the apps that I'm going to give you for the example here is going to be the bettingtipstoday.com app. bettingtipstoday.com app. That's the app that I'm going to give to you in this session. So there's the apps, and also there's the source that I'm going to give to you in this video. Now we move on to the third step. The third step is the most important part of this strategy because it has the bankroll management. And we talk about bankroll management. If a strategy is without a bankroll management, it could be a winning strategy for someone, and on the other hand, it's going to be a losing strategy for someone too. So please, this part, I will need you to get a pen and a paper, at least get somewhere to write the bankroll management down, because there are 2 phases that you need to go through to be able to start this bankroll management. The first phase is the very important part and the riskiest part. So for this one, you need to pay attention to this particular part of the strategy. Start off with the first step that you need to do before you start the phases of the strategy, the first phase and the second phase. So the first thing that you need to do, the platform that you're going to get these predictions from, I need you to categorize the prediction that they are providing to you into 3 categories. So this is the reason why you need to categorize them, because you are going to know which slip to place high on and which slip to not place high on. Most of these platforms that you are going to join or get predictions from, they are going to post different kind of predictions, but you have to get a particular slip for a particular category. So let's start with the categories. Now, if you want to categorize my predictions, this is how it's going to be. My predictions on my Telegram channel, or if you are following my Telegram channel for this strategy, this is how you're going to do it. So we are going to categorize. The first category is going to be a type A bet. When you talk about a type A bet, that's the most accurate prediction that you're going to find on that platform. So if you want to see a type A bet of our prediction, I've already told you the double your money slip is our most accurate and also the one that has the highest win rates on the platform. So that's going to be a type A bet. Please remember that in your mind. Now we move on to a type B bet. When we talk about type B bet, it's a bet that's like, let's say he wins 60% of the time and he wins in 40% of the time he loses. So that's going to be a type B bet. So for my platform, for example, the type B bet is going to be the monster odds and the bankers. 60% of the time he wins, and the double your money slip will be our top tier prediction. So the double your money slip will be a type A bet for our platform, and the monster odds and the bankers will be a type B bet. So Now we move on to the next category, which is type C bet. Type C bet could be something like a long bet or a 5+ odds, or maybe let's say a bet that's like we are trying our luck on it. So our platform, for example, it will be our long short predictions and also our risky picks. So that's what it's going to be. If you want to know our platform, these are the categories that you're going to find on our platform. So you need to go to a platform, study them for at least a week, and categorize their predictions into this. Type A bet is going to be the highest and the most accurate prediction that you can find on their platform. Type B bet could be a 60 to 40% win rate, and also a type C bet could be something like we are trying our luck on it. After you are done categorizing their predictions into these 3 categories, now it's time to move on to the first phase of the bankroll management, and also where you need to be very careful and also pay very good attention to these predictions before you start the first phase. Let's move on to the first phase of the bankroll management. The first phase of the bankroll management, if you see my challenge, for example, you can see right here that the first 2 bet that I placed all my bankroll on it. You can see it right here. So for the first bet, I placed $1,000 on it. All my bankroll that I deposited, I bet all of it on the first bet that I placed. And the second bet, you can see it was the Champions League. The first bet, it has been more than a month, so we are not going to be able to see it. So we are going to see the second bet. The second bet, you can see right here that I placed 1,800 on it. That's also all that I won on the first bet. The first phase of bankroll management, all your bankroll on your first 2 bets. All your bankroll on your first 2 bets. So your first bet, if you win, you stake 80% of what you won on the second bet. So that's what I did, and you can follow it as that. If you get to where I got to when I started the challenge very fast, if you want to get to there very fast like what I did, your first 2 bets, all your bankroll on it. So your first bet, you're going to place all your bankroll on it. It has to be a type A bet from the platform, and also you have to do your own analysis and know that the prediction is you are confident that the prediction is going to win. So that's what I did. You can see right here my first 2 bets, all my bankroll on it, and it took me from point A to point B. So you can see right here I started with $1,000, and you can see based on the challenge I moved from $1,000 to $4,000 within this challenge, within just the first phase of the challenge. So in the phase 2, after you are done and you are to this point, let's say you start with $1,000 and you are to this point, this is how much you're going to bet in per slip to grow your account very slowly. This is the phase 2. So for every type A bet that you're going to be placing, now you're going to be placing a slip on all the other slips that they are going to provide with the type B and the type C. You are not going to do that on phase 1. Remember that you are not going to do that on phase 1. So on the phase 2, now you're going to bet on all the other slips. That's like the type B and the type C. So now let's get on to how much you're going to stake on every type A bet going forward from the phase 2. So after you get to this 4,000 mark, we are doing 4,000 only. So if you want to do the calculation, you need to use it for your own. So for every type A bet that you're going to be placing, now you have to place around 10% to 15% of your account on it. Yes, 10% to 15%. That will be from $400 to $800 per bet. That's how much you're going to be placing from the phase 2 after you are done with the phase 2. Now you can see right here, this is a screen recording of mine after when I was doing the challenge for the last 30 days. This is how much I was betting on after I finished the phase 1. So you can see after I finished the phase 1 on the 31st, I started betting $400 on every type A bet, $400 to $600. You can see it right here. That's how much I was betting on it, and you can see the 270 to $300 bets that you can see right there. Those ones were the type B bets, and you can see them too right here. So that would be the type B bet. That's how much you're going to bet on the type B bet. That would be like from 5% to 8% of your bankroll. That's how much you're going to bet from the type B bets. So we move on to the type C bet. So that for the type C bet, it's not that much accurate. So what I bet on was $100. So if you are following it, if 1,000 Ghana cedis, now you can bet 100 cedis on the type C bet, and also 200 to 300 cedis on the type B bet, and also 400 to 600 to 800 on the type A bet. So that is what you are going to follow after you are done with the phase 1. So you can see if you categorize the predictions into these categories to make it easy for you to follow. So this is the strategy that I've been using for the last 30 days. Make sure to follow it phase by phase. Finish the phase 1. You'll be able to grow you'll be able to get to the point that you want to get to and grow the account very comfortably. This is the strategy. If you want to use it, this is what you are going to follow, or this is the step that you have to follow. If you like videos like this, make sure to subscribe and turn your post notification when you subscribe. And also you can watch this video right here. This will also help you. This is the top 3 football prediction site that I said earlier. Make sure to watch that video. That's the top 3 prediction site, and I also tested them for you to know that they are very good. Make sure to watch that video too. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye for now, and don't forget to subscribe.